Hi, and welcome back to Divine Intervention. I'm your host, Lexi, and I just want to start off by saying hi and thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, for sharing the first episode, and for sending me messages that made me cry in my car while pretending to be fine at red lights. This podcast still feels like I'm handing you pages out of my diary, but somehow it feels right. Like God is tapping me on the shoulder like, yeah, keep going. Originally, this episode was supposed to be part 2 with Michelle, but the timing didn't line up. And when timing doesn't line up, I've learned that usually means God is like, sit down, I'm doing something. And he was, because something happened this week that shifted everything I thought I'd talk about today. A few days after episode 1 came out, an old friend reached out to me. Someone I love, someone I've known for years, and he told me that he had attempted to take his own life. It definitely shook me, and not just because I love him so much, but because almost exactly 3 years ago, I was in that same darkness myself. That same place where you don't know if you can keep on going. So today, I want to dedicate this episode to him and to you. If you're listening and you're tired or overwhelmed or carrying something in silence, you are not alone. Your story is not finished, and the world still needs you here. And look, can we be honest? This time of the year gets pretty intense. You've got Christmas music blaring, people acting like they're thriving. Meanwhile, half the population is crying in their car in a Target parking lot. Why? Because the holidays are beautiful, but they're also very heavy. They bring up memories, endings, expectations, and pressure. So much pressure. The season is a magnifier. The good feels good, the hard feels harder, and the quiet feels really loud. So please check on your people, not just the visibly struggling ones, but check on the strong ones too. The funny ones, the ones who swear they're fine, the ones who are always helping everyone else. Because sometimes the brightest souls are fighting the deepest shadows. And speaking of shadows, let's talk about something Michelle said in episode 1. That moment when she said she felt conviction from God. People messaged me saying how deeply they felt this. They said they don't necessarily know what it means, but they felt it. And here's the truth. Before you feel conviction, you feel discomfort. Before you gain clarity, you'll first be confused. Before the breakthrough, the breaking open must happen. And for me, that calling did not arrive wrapped in peace with a bow on top. No. It arrived like, hey, everything in your life is about to stop making sense. Good luck. I felt squeezed out of my own life. Like I had outgrown the spaces I was living. Like God was gently but firmly closing doors I kept trying to shove my foot in. And Michelle was going through the same thing. It was like God was telling both of us, I have more for you, but you cannot stay here. The calling rarely feels glamorous. It feels like loss, like confusion, like why is everything I thought I wanted falling apart? But God never removes without replacing, never closes without guiding, and never calls you somewhere without preparing the path ahead of you. So there we were, both of us, and our life is falling apart, but make it spiritual era. And God just plopped us right into each other's path like, you two are going to need each other. I genuinely think God has a sense of humor, because the way Michelle and I clicked instantly, it was borderline suspicious. Like, who sent you? Oh wait, God did. We were both shedding old identities, traveling, learning, unlearning, crying, laughing, spiraling, and healing. Sometimes all in the same afternoon. We became each other's angels, assigned to talk sense into one another. We saw each other clearly. We held each other accountable in a way only someone who deeply loves you can. And looking back now, I don't think either of us would have survived those moments with the same grace without that friendship. Sometimes God sends a person as the intervention. Sometimes He sends connection as the miracle. But here's the thing about spiritual growth. No one can do your inner work for you. A friend can hold your hand in the dark. They can shine a light on your path. They can remind you of who you are at your core, but they cannot walk your walk. And at many points in time, it was just me and God. Me and my shadow. Me and my bullshit. If I'm being completely honest. I had to get real with myself. No more blaming other people, no more victim mindset, no more pretending I didn't know what needed to change. And traveling helped. When you're away from your environment, your labels, your routines, you meet yourself, the real you, without the noise. And what I found surprised me, because beneath the anxiety, the chaos, beneath the wounded parts of me, there was a softness that still lived inside, a steadiness, a deep inner knowing, a version of me that trusted God even when I didn't intellectually understand Him. And Michelle was doing the same. We were on parallel journeys, laughing our way through the messy parts, cheering each other on, and falling on our faces regularly. Humbling, but beautiful and necessary. People glamorize transformation, but let's be honest, the in-between season, it's really uncomfortable. You're not who you used to be, and you're not yet who you're becoming. You're in a spiritual hallway with no signs and no map. Just vibes and prayer. And that is where God does His deepest work. He reveals friendships that needed to fall away, habits that were sabotaging you, and dreams that weren't actually even yours. He reveals wounds that you were ignoring, and parts of your identity built on fear instead of truth. It's pruning, preparation, and purification at its finest. And if you're in that space right now, I promise you're not failing. You're simply being rebuilt. And something someone said to me recently that I love is everyone's walk with God is different. And no one is having the intimate conversation that you're having with God. No one else can hear what God is asking of you and is telling you to do, which is why many times on the surface it seems like you've lost your marbles. It seems like you're crazy to everyone around you. But that doesn't matter. Some people hear God loudly. Some people hear him softly, through heartbreak, through beauty. Sometimes it's through other people, and sometimes it's through silence. Some of you say God hasn't spoken. I promise you he has. And you just didn't realize it was him. Because you're still operating from a place where you can't discern your ego from your intuition. God speaks in the language your soul understands, and it's always personal. And he's mainly telling you what it is you need, rather than what it is you want. What is it that you need to do to set your future self up for success? Because I can tell you that is one of the highest forms of self-love. Doing the uncomfortable thing even when you don't feel like it. Your job isn't to compare yourself or your journey. Your job is to pay attention and to move from a place of clarity and discernment. And here's something I really want to talk about because it's been coming up in my heart over and over. We were never meant to walk this journey alone. Loneliness and separation are merely an illusion. This idea that we're all isolated, little beings, is simply not true. Because you are me and I am you, and we are reflections of each other, learning different lessons at the same time. And at our very core, we are love. We are infinite consciousness. We are God essence experiencing itself from one individual perspective. God is love, and we are created from that same essence. We're here to help each other remember. We're here to walk each other home, to hold hands through the darkness, to keep guiding one another back to the light that lives inside. And when you help someone return to themselves, you return to yourself too. We are one body, one spirit, one consciousness, expressing itself through billions of different stories. And that is so profoundly, incredibly beautiful. Before we close, I want to share the signature question I'm going to ask every guest that appears on the show. When do you feel the presence of God the most? I want you to take time today to reflect on this question. Closing down your eyes and going within, ask yourself, when is it that you feel God's presence in your life? For me, it's been in the quiet moments. It's when I'm honest with myself. It's when I laugh so hard my stomach hurts. It's when a friend speaks truth that I didn't want to hear. And when someone shows me grace that I didn't earn. God meets me exactly where I am, even in my messy, imperfect humanity. And he meets you there too. Thank you truly for listening, for being part of this space, and for trusting me with your heart. If something in this episode resonated, send it to someone you love, someone who might be in their own in-between season, someone who just needs a reminder that God is still guiding their steps. I love you. I'm grateful you're here, and your story is far from over. Until next time, this is Lexi, and this has been Divine Intervention.